Hello everyone, so this is Felicia. I decided to do a Will You Press the Button video today, just because today is a terrible weather, and at least the day I'm filming is terrible weather, it's rainy, it's gloomy, and it's not the best.
Starting with the first question is, you will be perfectly happy for the rest of your life, but everyone you care about right now will never exist. I will not press the button because I kind of consider myself to be happy at the moment. I have the love of my life. I consider myself to be happy, so I will not press the button because my happiness depends on the people that I am surrounded by and with my inner self-worth. But the person that is most dear to me, if he will disappear, I wouldn't want to happen that. So, because he's the one that makes me happy. And my life makes me happy. And my life with him makes me happy because I became happy since I am with him. But this video is not about that, so I will just continue. Okay, so will not. And 32% of people have pressed the button, but the other 68 haven't. So I guess the 32% of people are really unhappy because of the people that they are surrounded by, which is very sad actually. Next, you will become a vampire with powers and weaknesses of your choosing, but you will sparkle in sunlight. You can't change that. So that means I'll be like a Twilight vampire. I don't mind that. Doesn't really make a difference for me. Whatever. I will press the button. And 66% of people will press the button. I mean, sparkling in sunlight is not that terrible. I think that it's actually pretty, you know. This is the Twilight created a reality in which the only thing that makes people different from vampires is that they sparkle in the sunlight. Well, and of course they're bloodthirsty creatures and shit like that, but actually they don't burn in the sun, they just sparkle. I think that's pretty and that's cute, so I don't understand that that would be a weakness. If that's the only thing, I don't mind. I wouldn't need to wear highlighter on, that means. Eternal youth, but you lost your memory every month. I cherish my memories more than my youth, so I will not. As with the other 74% of people that do cherish their memories. Next question, you get an A in all of your exams, but all of your friends will fail. Well, I'm not taking any exams at the moment because I'm not a student, so I will not press the button. And can you imagine that 62% of people are that selfish that they press the button? I guess that they are that desperate or that lazy to study. Next, you become a vampire, but you sparkle. As the previous one. And 53% of people didn't press the button. Oh well. I bet I am that bored that I would like to be a vampire. Next, you can breathe underwater and talk to fish, dolphins and whales, etc. But you're Aquaman. Does that mean that I need to change my gender? Because I'm very comfortable being a woman. But who the fuck doesn't want to be Aquaman? If I would have been a guy, and I would have got a chance to look like Jason Momoa, damn, then I will press the button with the assumption that I don't need to change my gender. And 65% of people did press the button. There is no negative connotation to that, so I don't see why not. Next, your favorite book is made into an 8-hour movie and everything is included, but it looks like it was filmed with a damn potato. I don't really know what's this saying, but I do cherish films with proper cinematography and styles of filming. If someone would turn one of the dark books that I read or into a movie, I would have liked it to be specifically filmed in a certain way, so it will give the actual atmosphere of the movie. But yeah, if it would have been filmed badly, then I wouldn't press the button because I would rather keep the image in my mind, along with the 56% of people as well that didn't press the button. You solve the problem of world hunger, but you always feel a little bit hungry no matter what you eat. Feeling a little bit hungry is not the end of the world, to be fair. And if world hunger will be solved, then I think it will be solved. Because I always feel a little bit hungry. Anyways, whenever, I would eat. Press the button. Along with the other 75% of people, which would feel a little bit hungry all the time, which I already am. Gain the ability to change your sex instantly and irreversibly, but if you change back in less than 24 hours, someone random you know will die. Then I need to announce to people that I know that I'm not coming back in 24 hours. But otherwise than that, I think I can cope with it. Though that would be really funny. Like very, very funny. I'm a bit of curious on how would I be if I would have been a male. I even did the face up recently, where I kind of turned myself into what would I possibly look like in a male version of myself. And Jesus Christ, I look just like my cousin. Like, I'll insert the picture with the face up and a picture of my cousin. And I don't know how this happened. Like, seriously, look at these faces. I've sent it to my cousin, and I said, I look just like you. And I said, yep, no doubt, we look alike. Why not? I'll press the button. I'm just curious. And 61% of people will press the button. Okay, you can shape shift in any person you want, but you can never go back to your regular body. So that means my body needs to be slightly modified. I think I can modify my body until the end of time slightly without it being noticeable, or only in a positive way. I might end up with a six pack and a fake looking ass, but hey, I will never go to my regular body ever again. I mean, I love myself the way I am, but I know there is more room for improvement. So I will press the button. 63% of people would press the button. Next, you can transport yourself into any video game and take anything out of it when you leave. You may also re-swap indefinitely in any game that allows it, but you cannot leave until you beat the game, and the first game you play must be Dark Souls Online. Furthermore, time passes the same in-game as in real world. If there is a amount of lives, you will be killed if it reaches 0. Oh, I will not risk it. I mean, actually, I know that it's not the same thing, but I remembered why I stopped playing video games. Because I'm already addicted to social media. I'm on my phone 24/7, especially that I don't have any other things better to do. But funny thing is that I started playing I think it's a raid game. It's like with different fantasy creatures and people and stuff like that. And it looks quite cool inside of it, and it reminds me of the times when I used to play Warcraft, and I liked all these video games and everything, and I remembered why I stopped playing them is because they're too addictive to me. Like when I started playing the game that I played recently, I played for 3 hours straight, and then I said, nope, I'm uninstalling this from my phone and I'm never touching it again, because I love these kind of games. I even like games like Taken, like Quake. I don't know if anyone remembers the game Quake. I used to play Quake 3 and Max Payne and The Punisher and...
Oh, and how could I forget about Grand Theft Auto? Vice City specifically, that OG game. It was one of my favorites since I was 10. I even know all the coolest cheat codes for.
Blood Rain was my favorite because she was like an icon to me. She was a vampire and she was badass and she was a sexy ass bitch. She is one of the reasons that I'm in love with goth culture and dark stuff and vampires and blood and immortality and other things. Never mind. It's just video games are bad for me and I better not touch it. This is the only thing that I'm afraid to get really addicted to. Because seriously, you're like in the middle of something and you want to play, and I see my husband how he plays, because he plays video games, and he's like like, yeah, I'll finish in a minute, and it's like been 40 minutes and he's still in there, and I'm like, shit. Because even if you don't play online, you kind of feel that you can stop at any time. But then you think, no, I need to do this and this and this and this, and I need to train this, and I need to conquer this, and I need to beat that thing, and oh shit, it's a never-ending story. Just time-consuming for myself. Sorry for this long answer about how I feel about video games, but yeah, I will not press the button, especially if my life will depend on it, along with the other 56% of people. I guess the other 44 are really bored or really don't give a fuck about their lives or are really confident that they will win. Find your perfect partner, but you can only see her for 6 hours each week. I already have my perfect partner, so I'm not gonna press the button just because that. But if I would have been single and I would have been desperate to get someone, maybe I would have. But just because it's my case, I will not. And it's 50-50. I guess the other 50% are single, which is kind of sad. But to be honest, a lot of people that don't live with their partners, actually, this is the way that they live. They see their date, the person that they are with, only maybe once a week, and then they text each other for the rest of the week or call each other and stuff like that. I hate it. I used to hate it. It's so terrible when you kind of don't have time to seek a person that you really like and you really like spending time with and you really connect with. Even my current relationship started as a long-term relationship, so I've been seeing this person not for 6 hours every week, because that would have been a luxury. I've been seeing him once in 3 months, but not like for a day, like for a couple weeks. But still, it was so sad when he was going away. Next, you get a free car, but it's a Honda Civic with a spoiler. I don't drive. I don't have a driving license. But if you give me a free car, I don't mind. I don't know what's a spoiler because I don't know anything in cars. I think the fact that I don't have a driving license tells you about that. But I've got a person in my life that can fix almost any problem in the car, so I might as well just press the button. 69% of people will press the button, so next. Know every possible fact in the universe, but your head is so giant you can't move anywhere. Oh, that is a tough one, because I want to know every single fact in the universe. But that means I won't be able to move and my head would be really big. I will not press the button. But it's tempting. And I guess the other 27% of people got really tempted. And you can never get sick, but you can't take baths or showers. Will that mean that I will smell like hell? Or will I don't know, have some other way to clean myself? Because I like my showers just because I feel fresh. If I won't get dirty, that means I might as well not take showers. But I think most of our health depends on our personal hygiene. So you don't get sick if you wash yourself, wash your hands, wash your face, eyes, other parts of your body. Because the health of some parts of your body depends specifically on your hygiene. If I won't feel dirty, I might press the button. But I don't really ever get sick. Sounds terrible, but I don't really get sick. Maximum that might happen to me, like once in a while, I just lose my voice. I don't really get sick that much, maybe once a year. And I need to actually sit in the rain for hours to get really sick. So I might not press the button because I cherish feeling clean with the other 74% of people. As a person with quite a good immune system, I like taking showers. I'm not sick, but my skin is quite sensitive on my shoulders because it produces an extra amount of sebum, so I usually get bumps on my skin, the type that people with oily skin would get on their faces, only I get them on my shoulders, so I need to take a shower daily and scrub them up so they wouldn't appear, and they are hell painful. Next, you can see into the future as far as you wish, but you also can see an alternative future that isn't real, and you can never tell the difference between the real future and the fake future. Then what's the point of seeing into the future if I cannot tell the difference? I don't know which one is true, so I'm not gonna press the button because I might think that both of them are right. It's a waste of my mental health and emotions. So yes, I will not press the button. But the other 60% of people would. Well, that's on you people. Next, you gain infinite wisdom and knowledge, but you lose the ability to communicate. What's the point of having all the knowledge and wisdom if I cannot share it with people? I mean, come on. I'm not gonna press the button. Along with the other 67% of people. Everybody will love you for the rest of your life. I think it's a misspelling here. Everybody will love you for the rest of your life, but you have to drink ketchup and nothing else. The people that I need to love me already love me, so I'm not gonna press the button because drinking ketchup is nothing I really want to do. 71% of people are not that desperate for love, just like the other 29 I think they are. Next, your crush likes you, but you can't date her or him. Why is that? And I mean, it's not applicable to me because I'm a married woman. That is terrible, and I will not press the button. 42% of people, I guess, are happy enough with the validation that they're liked by their crush and would lift the drama. So sad and so dramatic. Next, you will be a member of the Beatles, but you will be Ringo. Is Ringo the drummer? Ringo Starr. I mean, he's not the best looking Beatle. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. It actually was kind of cool. I know that they had a lot of stuff in there and everything. At least I'm not John Lennon, though he was the most talented Beatle. Seriously, I do consider that John Lennon was the most talented Beatle out of the Beatles. Paul McCartney, he has knowledge and he has the ear, he has the understanding of music, but the real talent was always John Lennon, for me personally. I don't really like what Paul McCartney created after John Lennon died. Even John Lennon's personal songs that he created were beautiful. I like John Lennon and I like Beatles with John Lennon. Without it, not my jam. Without Ringo, or with Ringo, I don't really remember what happened to him. But to be a part of the Beatles, why not? I would just take it for the adventure. 59% of people would not want to be Ringo. I guess they know more about the drama, but I don't really remember it. You get to go to heaven when you die, but it's another religion's idea of heaven. Well, to be fair, I'm not that of a religious person. Whatever there is, because I don't really believe in any specific religion. I believe in karma. It's like, you do shit, you get shit. But apart from that, I don't really believe in religions. I'm not going to press the button because this idea is not really valid for me. There you go. So 37% of people will not press the button. I'm just wondering, are they that religious that they want to go to their heaven, or they don't want to go to someone else's religion's heaven, or they're not kind of religious like me? And are the other 60% of people so desperate to go to heaven? Are you so sure that you're going to go to hell? I mean, what did you do that you're so desperate to go to heaven? Did you kill someone? Did you steal someone? Did you make someone's life really fucking miserable? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to heaven. But I know I didn't kill anyone or didn't actually did anything bad to anyone. Well, I was a bitch and I did some shady stuff because my happiness depended on it. I mean, I needed to leave some people behind, which was painful for me and for them. And I needed to show a bitch its place because you cannot step over me, and I will never step over myself for someone else's comfort. Fuck you. Because I won't be myself, and I won't be in a healthy headspace if I will do that. So this is what it is. I have my own sins, but to say that they have true motive, maybe not that much, but I didn't really do anything. It was more of a showing my attitude, or, you know, just disconnecting with people. Why am I discussing my sins now? Like the two most terrible things that I ever did. Whatever. I don't think you go to hell for that. Maybe purgatory for 1,000 years. I'm raised Christian, but I really don't believe in stuff. I don't go to church. I just don't feel the need. Next, you become an Olympic athlete, but you're a Kenyan runner. That means I'm really tall, skinny. I have really long legs. Is that what a Kenyan runner is? I mean, I'm not really into sports, so I'm just not gonna press the button. 53% of people didn't press the button either. So if I'm tall, skinny, and I have long legs, and I run fast as hell, that should be fun. But I will be like really tall. Would I have to shave my head? I mean, I don't have the body shape for a Kenyan runner. Oh my god. I don't know. This confuses me. I'm not pressing the button. You will be the greatest League of Legends player in the world, but your statistical chance of getting a girlfriend will always be 1 out of 10. Isn't like everyone with an 1 out of 10 chance of getting a life partner? I don't know. I'm just the way I am, but I always felt so alienated from people that it was a 1 out of 10 chance for me to get someone to actually go out with, or to go out with someone that I actually like and have things in common. Because to be honest with you, there are a lot of people that wanted to go out with me though we had nothing in common. I don't know, did they wanted to go out with me just because of the looks, or hell knows why and what's their problem. So I don't play League of Legends. I told you why I don't play video games. I will not press the button because I have the person that I want next to me already. I think 39% of people really are desperate to get good at playing League of Legends. Whatever. You will be able to play and own Half-Life 3, but that will be your only game you can ever play again. I don't know what is that. I don't really play games, so I'm not gonna press the button. And 80% of people didn't press the button. Is that game that terrible? I don't know. Okay, you will get the super ability to read minds, but if you read their mind for too long, they will know you're doing it. I will press the button. I'll just be careful with it. The other 86% of people would agree with it. Cool. Nick, you get a chance to make 100,000 pounds in Dubai, but you become a fat KFC bastard. No, thank you. I do cherish my health better. And 100,000 Dubai pounds. How much is that? I think that's less than an actual pound. So I think that's not that much money. Let me just check. How much is 100,000 Dubai pounds? So that's only 21,000 pounds? It's not that much. Being fat for just 21,000. Fuck off, no. Along with the other 71% of people. But the other 29 are really desperate for money that would get fat, or they're already fat. I don't know. You become incredibly popular and liked in your workplace, but everybody gets your name wrong 100% of the time. Like it will change anything. Like seriously, it's always like that, so it doesn't matter. I mean, why not? Whatever. Let's press the button. 67% of people will press the button as well.
Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. I hope you quite enjoyed it. If you liked my content, you can like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, go on my channel. I have some other weird stuff to watch. Some of it is beauty related. If you want, you can check my Instagram page in the description box. Thank you very much for watching. See you later. Have a nice one.